People of the verse, hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to talk about the roadmap update and also Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 as a whole, because I have a feeling, guys, this is my personal impression of course, but I have a feeling that Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 is going to be a little bit better than expected. I have a good feeling about Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, and in fact I think that we're in for a couple of surprises, but we'll talk about that after the roadmap update. And a little bit of progress has been done this week, so let's go over this right here. No progress has been done for Eddie Parr, who is still stuck there at 39 tasks out of 50, so that's okay. But the new Babbage shop additions have also seen extra tasks, an extra 8 tasks, with now a total of 23 tasks out of 27. They've also added a few tasks, which is why it's 27 now. I think it was 25 last week. Grim X improvements, which is also looking really good in my opinion. I'm going to show you some of the pictures from the subscriber vault that you can see here. I think that I'm going to spend a little bit of extra time in Grim X in 3.10, especially try the new racing area, go there with a caterpillar maybe, since they're gonna have hangars finally. And so an extra 6 stacks with a total of 57 out of 68. They've also added thruster efficiency curves and aerodynamics, which I think is going to be a great addition to, especially, right now, I think that ships that are not very aerodynamic do not behave realistically at all in atmosphere. They fly way too well. It's going to be much more difficult for ships that don't have wings to fly in atmospheres, and I cannot wait to see that. This is why I've gotten an extra C2 Hercules for my training endeavors, because I have a feeling that the Caterpillar is not going to be fantastic in atmosphere. And so we are kicking off here with 7 tasks out of 9 completed. Nice to see new things. That is actually not roadmap padding. This is an actual gameplay improvement, so kudos to CIG here. What else has been done? 4 tasks here done for body dragging, which is now at a total of 25 tasks out of 27. It is almost complete. 2 new tasks here for the ship HUD rework. By the way, we're going to talk about that a little bit later as well. We've got some interesting leaks from the Star Citizen Leaks Discord channel, so stay tuned to this video because we're going to talk about this as soon as we finish talking about the roadmap. The Origin M50 improvement has finally completed a task, which is really weird. Please, CIG, explain how are we still stuck at 1 task out of 8? If that Origin rework looks so good in Inside Star Citizen, I want to know. The U-Battle Electron pistol is now at 17 tasks out of 27, which is an extra task here. And high-tech improvements now are at 5 tasks out of 17, with an extra 2 tasks done. In 3.11, we've got a little bit of improvement here for the gameplay improved throw, with an extra 4 tasks, which makes it up to 13 tasks out of 37. All right, well, progress is progress, I suppose. I think that, the end of May is upon us, so it is soon going to be PTU season once again. But let's talk a little bit about 3.10, guys, because there are a couple of features here, some of them hidden, some of them new, that I think are going to be quite exciting. And I have a feeling that Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 is going to surprise us quite positively. So let's talk about it right now. So first, I want to talk about the HUD rework, because we've already seen before in Inside Star Citizen that it's going to be much easier to see the information that your ship has to tell you when you are in front of bright elements, for example, when a planet is directly lit by the sun, or if you are facing a sun, for example. But that's not all. Apparently, these new HUD improvements are also going to make life easier for you when you are going to land. Now, this is information that is coming straight from the Star Citizen Leaks Discord channel. I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. And here I'm going to quote one of their managers here, Hater115, who says, whenever you request a landing in 3.10, a pad is selected, same as before. Your HUD will then view a line of rectangular rings that will lead you down to a landing pad. You will see a green light on the top, middle, and bottom middle of these rings to indicate the next ring that you will need to fly through. Rings that visible are not next to fly through will be kept the same color as the rest of the ring, while white. Well, I didn't understand. So rings that are visible but not next to fly through will be kept the same color as the rest of the ring. Oh, okay, so there will be white wings and then there's going to be green wings. Okay, I've heard word that this may have a bit of automation involved where your ship will autopilot whenever in range of pads, but I haven't been able to confirm this, so the automation is speculation. All right. So I think that it's also going to be very useful if we have a little bit of automation as well, because not everybody is good at piloting, and especially when you are carrying cargo for other people, the last thing that you want to do is to destroy the ship with the cargo that somebody else bought and that you are supposed to ship safely to a destination. So I think that this is also going to allow cargo pilots who are hired by merchants to be also more professional and secure cargoes to their destination. So I'm totally all for a little bit of automation. Manual landings are great if you want to have a little fun when you're on your own, but when you have to be professional because you fly for others, you want to prioritize safety, right? Safety always ought to come first because you are not carrying your own assets, and that is where automation is going to be, in my opinion, not a life changer, but definitely a convenience. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are going to be turret improvements. Now, for some reason, a couple of weeks ago, some of the devs at CIG actually boasted that the turret experience that they're having in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 has been the best experience that they've ever had, and that this is going to exceed our expectations when it comes to turret gameplay. I'm a bit baffled when I hear that and when I listen to that footage, because, well, we don't have any turret improvements inside in 3.10. Now, we do know that that new features come and go and that eventually they appear on the roadmap, just like what we've been able to see with thruster efficiency curves and aerodynamics. So it could be very well possible that we are going to see maybe next week some kind of turret improvement in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. That would definitely be a gameplay feature that ought to be on the roadmap instead of elevator panels, for example. Just my personal opinion, and that is also great news, because turrets right now are not working fantastically. Anyone who's been in a turret and has tried to shoot down ships know what I'm talking about. So if we could have a little bit, in my opinion, of aim assist with turrets, that would be fantastic. Or if you could have maybe better tools to track down targets and allow the gunners to have a little bit of better accuracy, that would also be any help. I have no idea about how this is going to look because there hasn't been any footage. We haven't had any explanation apart from a statement that this is the best turret gameplay that they've ever had. So this is also something that we should watch out for Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, but I find that quite exciting too. Alright, last but not least, I also want to talk about the possibility of a straight-to-flyable, or maybe I should say drivable ship for Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, because we know that during the last CitizenCon, a few concept ideas were brought to us, and if we look at the roadmap, we only have the M50 rework as far as vehicles go for Star Citizen Alpha 3.10, so that is very weak as far as I'm concerned. You know, guys, that I do a review every quarter for patches, and when it comes to features, I break down each feature, one by one, including ships and vehicles. And right now, with that M50 improvements, it's going to get between a 0 and a 1 out of 10, simply because there's nothing on CIG is bringing nothing on the table officially. But again, according to Star Citizen leaks, it's actually possible that one of the 4 ships that is going to come during CitizenCon, that was announced during CitizenCon, is likely to come during Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. And apparently, according to the rumors that we are having at Star Citizen leaks, it is going to be what they call Vehicle 1, which comes from an industrial manufacturer, which can hold 1 to 2 player. Should fit in as many ships as possible, extends your inventory, adds detections, and allows mining. So it's going to be some kind of pocket miner here that is going to also allowed to put some, apparently, since it extends your inventory, bring minables into the cargo hold, or at least into boxes that people will be able to send the cargo. I have no idea about what this is going to imply and what people are going to mine here, obviously, but expect a little vehicle to come in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10 at least. I could be totally wrong, of course, and that would be great if we could have another, maybe another little help for FPS miner, or an LTI token if you are not interested in that kind of vehicle. So that's the next thing that I think should be included into Alpha 3.10, which I do believe is looking quite solid, if you'd ask me. But please, guys, tell me what you guys think about Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. What are you the most excited about in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10? Do you think that there's going to be more features than those mentioned in today's video? I'd like to know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that this month I've got a giveaway. This is your last chance to win a 325A. All you have to do to catch a chance of winning is to be a subscriber of this channel and to comment to any videos posted this month. The winner will be announced either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And also for all of my Patreons and channel members who support this channel, I've got a little something for you. Also giving away, thanks to the Matadors, a Pisces. So if you want to go the extra mile and help this channel further, any help is appreciated, and I always try to give something back every month. Thank you so much for watching once again. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.